Hi, I'm your host, Ashleigh C, reporting for Kids First. We have the pleasure of speaking with the talented young actor and voice actor, Yonas Kibreab. Yonas has already made a name for himself in Hollywood with his impressive list of credits, including his roles in Obi-Wan Kenobi, also in Blood Moon, Netflix's Sweet Tooth, and many more. Today, we'll be discussing his upcoming role in the new Disney Pixar film, Elio. In this highly anticipated Pixar film, Elio, he plays Elio. It releases March 1st, 2024. Welcome to the show, Jonas.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, congratulations on landing this role as Elio in this Disney Pixar film. How did you react when you first found out about getting the role?
So, funny story, when I first got the role, it was me and my dad actually driving to another voiceover recording. And before I got the role, I was doing Scratch for Elio. And if you don't know what Scratch is, it's basically the temporarily voice for Elio until they find like who they want to play Elio. So I was doing that, and I got a call from Mary Alice Drumm, who's the producer of Elio, and me and my dad, we pulled up into this little strip mall area, and when she was talking to us, she said, "We would like to give you the role for Elio," and I was so hyped, I was super excited. And in that little strip mall, there was a restaurant called Olga's Kitchen, and in the movie, my mom, in Elio, my mom's name is Olga. So that was a very funny experience.
Awesome. And Elio promises to take us on this whirlwind adventure in the trailer. So, what was your initial reaction when you read the script and discovered all the twists and turns in the story?
Well, when I first got the script, I was immediately so drawn into the script because it was so interesting, and as you can see in your background, just the cover looks so cool. Like I'm getting swept up into space, and it was just a really cool script, and I thought it was really special, and it was going to be such a fun experience. I thought I could pull it off.
And you worked on both live action as well as animated things. So, how does your approach differ from working in both mediums?
I feel like Elio or voiceover work in general is a little bit harder than live like acting because you can express your emotions with your voice, which is harder because they can't see your face. So you have to really say, like, you have to talk about how you feel and really bring those emotions through that microphone. Versus if you're doing live acting, they can see your face, so if you're sad, you make sad faces. But like I said, in voiceover, you would have to express your emotions through your voice, which I find harder. But it's a challenge and it's fun. So I like both.
And on that point, Pixar films often have a great emotional impact on audiences. What do you hope viewers will take away from Elio?
They're going to feel all different kinds of emotions. They're going to be laughing. They're going to maybe tear up. I don't know. And they're also just going to be super happy because the movie is just like generally it's like a very funny and exciting movie. So they'll get a lot of emotions, but I think they'll get some great emotions in there too.
Awesome. And then I encourage all the audience to, when watching this interview, to also watch the trailer of Elio. When we see the trailer, we see that it says to bring Earth's leader, and Elio goes up, as it shows here, and meets this congregation of universe creatures. So I'm wondering if you were in this same predicament and they asked you if you were the leader of Earth, would you have the same response as Elio?
I don't know. I feel like Elio's quite brave for saying that. But if that happened to me, probably I wouldn't, to be honest, because I'm not trying to get in all this trouble. But uh,
Being a child actor is a whole other ball game from adult talent. So, can you take us through what a typical day for you looks like when working on a film or a show?
yeah, so depending on what film or show it is, um, like for example, Sweet Tooth, there's a lot of kids on that show, so I got to work with a
Right.
bunch of kids. But Blood Moon, for example, I didn't get to work with any kids except one, but I was just waving to him in the movie. So uh, they were both really fun to do, but I feel like Sweet Tooth was more fun because there was kids my age there and I got to act with them, and I've made great friends along the way who I still talk to. But Blood Moon is a movie where there wasn't any kids, so yeah.
Wow, interesting. So how do you find time to pursue all your other interests and hobbies while juggling your busy schedule?
On set, I usually have to do school as well. So I'd have to maybe do 4 hours of school every day, and there's a lot of breaks in when it comes to like also live acting. For example, Pretty Freaking Scary. When we're recording, we have to do our school first, and then there's maybe like an hour or two before we actually start to get to rehearsal or recording. So I usually bring all of my things. Like I love to yo-yo, and my nickname is actually Yo-Yo, which is funny. And I also like to skateboard, and there was a little like outside uh, like walkway, and I would just skate there. And some of the kids on Pretty Freaking Scary actually like to skate as well, so I would skate with them. And yeah, for that 2 hours, I really just get to do kind of whatever I want, all of my hobbies. So I wouldn't say it's too hard to divide my time between acting and my hobbies.
And how do you resonate with your character, Elio? Is there anything that you have in common, maybe hobbies or aspects that you also find challenging or intriguing?
Elio, well, I can't really say much, but Elio is a little bit more of a shy, more intimidating like kid, and he isn't as maybe outgoing or as does as many things as I would do. I would say like I love to do dares with my friends, for example. I feel like Elio would be that one kid who's kind of a little bit more low key, but in some ways I can't really say much about it because the movie's not out yet. But I feel like I can relate to him in some ways.
Being an actor has its own unique rewards. What is your favorite part about being an actor and what keeps you motivated during in this industry?
Yeah, just meeting new people. Like I said, I made lots of friends on Sweet Tooth. And also, depending on where the show is filming, like Sweet Tooth was filming in New Zealand. So that's an amazing reward because I've never been to New Zealand before. And we were there for about 6 months. So I got to go in different islands in New Zealand, meet a lot of new people in New Zealand. So those are some fun rewards that you get.
Awesome. And my last question for you is what do you hope audiences will take away from watching Elio?
Um, they will take away to be yourself. Don't let other people tell you or how to be you, and also to take risks in life because you only live once. Like I said, Elio went up to space and said he was the leader of Earth. So yeah, just positive things like that.
Well, thank you so much, Yonas Kibreab, for joining us today. We're excited to see all your upcoming projects, including your lead role as Elio in the Disney Pixar film Elio, that releases in theaters March 1st, 2024. I'm Ashley Clyde, reporting for Kids First. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay on our channel for more interviews and reviews from me and my awesome teammates. Thanks for watching. Bye.